Standard organizations. Standard organizations are ISO. First one is International Standard Organization, that is ISO. Second are standard organization is American National Standard Institute, ANSI. Third one is IEEE, that is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer. Fourth one is EIA, that is Electronic Institute Association, EIA. Fourth one is the SCC, Standard Council of Canada. These are the standards which are adopted by overall world, I mean not only in India. So first we are looking for a first standard, that is ISO, International Standard Organization. ISO is the international organization for standardization which create set of rules and standards for graphics, document, exchanges, etc. That is ISO. Second is what? American National Standard Institute, ANSI. ANSI is official standard agency for the United States. It is used only in the United States. Also, it is adopted by the Indian government also. Third is what? IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer. IEEE is US-based professional organization of electronics and computer and communication engineers. Fourth one is what? EIA. EIA is also US organization. It established and recommended industry standards. EIA has developed the standards for data and telecommunication. Last one is what? Standard Council of Canada, SCC. SCC is official standard agency for the Canada. It is similar to ANSI. Here we observe that all these standards are maximum approved by or finalized by the United States of America. And these standards are used all maximum part of the world, overall world, we can say overall world. So next is what? 1.3 is the bandwidth of signal. Bandwidth of signal. Bandwidth means what? The difference between upper and lower frequency limit of the signal is called as the bandwidth of signal. 1.3 is a topic of first chapter, that is 1.3, bandwidth of signal. Means what? Difference between upper and lower frequency. The gap between this difference is called as a bandwidth. For example, the range of the music signal is 20 Hz to the 15 kHz. As you see in the diagram, there are two frequencies we use. That is, first one is 20 kHz, that is F1, and second one is 15 kHz. 15 kHz means what? 15,000 Hz. So what is the bandwidth? How we can calculate the bandwidth? Bandwidth is calculated by the formula BW is equal to F2 minus F1. F2 is what? Upper limit frequency. And F1 means what? Lower frequency. So how we can calculate the bandwidth? BW is equal to F2 minus F1. F2 is here in the given example is 15,000, 15,000 minus lower frequency, that is F1 is 20. 15,000 minus 20 is 14,980 Hz. That is the bandwidth. Okay. So next is what? What do you mean by bit rate? Bit rate means what? Bits per second. Keep in mind, bits per second means bit rate. How we can calculate the bit rate? The bit rate is the number of bits transmitted or sent in 1 second is called as a bit rate. Bit rate is equal to 1 upon bit interval. Second definition is you are usually asked in an exam is baud rate. Baud rate means what? Baud rate is the number of times the signal level changes in channel per second. The signal level could be amplitude, frequency or phase. Clear? Baud rate means what? Baud rate means what? Number of times the signal level changes in a channel per second. Single means up and down, that is a baud rate. We can during mobile communication, or we observe that in upper side of the mobile or at the right side there are bits per second. There are 1.2 bits per second. After that it come to the 0.3. After again next second it shows 2.3. Sometimes 13 kbs or 100 kbs. This is a variation. Variation in the signal level is called as a baud rate. Clear? Okay.